Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Excel Tips and Tricks webinar. My name is Ramzan, and in next 1 hour, I am going to show you some amazing Excel tips and tricks which you can learn now, and tomorrow in the office you can implement. We are going to go very step by step. It's a webinar plus workshop. It means you all are going to practice with me, friends. Okay, so let's get started without any more detailed discussion. Okay, so I will go to my first sheet, that is the interactive filters. Okay, so let's say, friends, you have a data. First, we will see there are how many records. So I will press a shortcut control down arrow key. So there is a control button on the left hand side and there is a down arrow key. So I press control and down arrow key and it takes me to the last record. So I have 3200 records, right? If I tell you practically that, can you show me all the data where city is Dubai? What you will do, friends? A normal Excel user, what he will do? Naturally, he will go to the data and he will say, Ramzan, I will do the filter. So he will click on the filter, he will click over here and he will select the word Dubai and he will say, okay. Agree? If he is little bit good in Excel and if he also knows the shortcuts, so he will press Control Shift L. Remember, everybody, Control Shift L is a shortcut of doing filter. If you want to write, you can write down somewhere. So he can press Control Shift L and you will see the filter icons has come, mark has come. Then he will click on this and over here, he will click on Dubai and he will say, okay, agree? Okay, again, he wants to filter on Ramzan. So he come over here and over here, he will, let's say, click on Radhika and I, okay. So normally this way, people do the filter. I will show you some amazing way of doing a filter. So let's say your manager says, hey, I want some button that if I click on Dubai, I should see only Dubai data. If I click on laptop, I should see only laptop data. If I click on David, I see only David data. So how do you do that? So here we are going to use slicers. And now I'm introducing you to some amazing thing which you are going to love it. Okay. So I will go here and I will open a notepad so that I can type steps for you so that you don't forget. Those who want to take the screenshot, you can take the screenshot. So which topic we are learning? Creating interactive filter. Okay. Step number one. The step number one is, this is very interesting option you will learn. There are three steps. The first step is you will convert your data into table mode. So here you have to press Control T. When you press Control T, your data will be in table mode. Now, what is this table mode? It's a long discussion. I am not going into that at this stage, but in future I will surely plan some session on table mode also. So the first step is you will press Control T. So you see how I do. I will put my cursor inside the data, everybody. Don't keep outside. Keep the cursor inside the data and press Control T. First, observe on the screen how I am doing. So I press Control T and it will ask you, where is your data? I said, this is my data. My table has a header. Yes, my data has a header. And as soon as you say okay, you see your data will become beautiful. Should I say okay? I say okay. And you see your data is become beautiful, amazing. The first advantage is your data become well formatted. But our aim is not that. Okay, our aim is something different. This is the first thing is done. Step number two. Step number two will be insert 6 to 7 rows in the top of the data. So now how you will insert the rows? Do you know how do you insert a rows? You see how I do. I take my mouse, I click on row number 1 on the left hand side and I go on selecting 6 to 7 rows. I selected entire rows and I will press a shortcut Control Shift Plus. What I will press? Control Shift Plus. As soon as I press Control Shift Plus, you will see 7 rows has been added. So on the top, you get some extra space. This extra space is for what? Here we will be creating the slicers. Here we will be creating a buttons. So you see how I do. I will write it for you. Insert 6 to 7 rows on the top. Select the rows and press Control Shift Plus or Control Plus. If you are using a big keyboard on the right hand side, if you numpad, only Control Plus. If you want to use a plus which is near backspace, you will say Control Shift Plus. And the third step will be in insert, there is an option slicer. Beautiful. But remember, before you go and insert a slicer, your cursor should be inside the data. If your cursor is outside the data, and if you go to insert, and if you click on this option slicer, see here in insert, there is an option slicer. It will give you this message, connection message. So I will put my cursor inside the data. Don't forget this. Then you go to the insert tab and here you get an option slicer. Got it? Now here it will ask you that which slicer you need. So I need a slicer of product. I regularly do filter on city and I do regular filter on salesperson. And I will say, okay, and your work is done. And you got all the slicers. Now what you will do? Now you will arrange it nicely. So I will put the product and I will keep it here. I will take the city, I will keep it here. I will take the salesperson and I will put it here. Now I will press Shift key and I will select all these three. And now I will make it small. Amazing. Done. Want to see the magic? So if I click on Dubai, you see all the Dubai data. I click on Abu Dhabi, Abu Dhabi. Okay, in Dubai, I want all the hard disk record. So I click on hard disk. So you have hard disk. I click on laptop. I get laptop. In this, I want to see Kumail data. You have Kumail data. I want debit data. Debit data. If you want to clear the filter, no worries. If you want to bring again all the salesperson back, here there is an option clear filter. So I click on clear filter. Again, I click on clear city. So all the cities will be back. And I click on the clear products, this option, and it will get clear. So it's super easy to insert the slicer and create amazing looking interactive filter for your management so that they don't have to again and again go and do the filter. They can just click and everything is happening automatically. Okay. So I will type over here, keep your cursor inside the data and then go to the insert and say slicer. So what I will do, friends, is I will just paste this text in the chat box. Okay. So done. So these are the steps also I have given it to you, friends. Okay. So the first step is converting your data into control T. See, I'm repeating. Okay. But I can't do everything once again. Otherwise, it will take me more 5 minutes more and I will not be able to complete other things. Yeah. Okay. So don't request me for recording, friends. I'm already recording and I'm going to give you in the end. So I will repeat for you, Tharini Suresh, quickly, but I can't repeat everything, my friend. Okay. So step number 1, put your cursor inside this interactive filter, press Control T. If you press Control T, your data will become in table mode, blue color. Then the second step, what I said was select all the 6, 7 rows and insert a row. Either you right click and do the insert or say Control Shift Plus, you do that way. So your rows will be inserted. Then I said you will put the cursor inside the data and you will go to Insert tab. This is the Insert tab. And in insert tab ribbon, you will get one option here, slicer. So you will go to the slicer and you will get this screen. So here you will select salesperson, you will select city, and you will select the product. As soon as you select, you will get a slicer, something like this. Then you will move it over here. And from the bottom here, you can just make it little bit small. Okay. In fact, Tarini, Suresh, you can even convert this into two columns. You can give it color, you can more it more interactive, but it takes some time, right, to do this, and I have to cover other things also. So this much is something very interesting which you should do. And then one thing more, I said that if you filter or any of the thing and if you want to bring them back again, you will click on this option, clear filter. As soon as you click on clear filter, your all filters will be cleared. Got it, everybody? Okay. Did you like this option, everybody? Can you put it on the chat box if this option was good? Very good, Baljit. Good, good, good. Amazing. You all are active, huh? You all type very fast. Good batch. Love it. Amazing. Very nice. So you see, only 100 people are there in this batch. Those who have joined 2 minutes also late, they were not able to join. Super easy. Okay, friends, very nice. So if you have done what I suggest, if you have practiced also with me, save the file so that in future it is useful for you. Also, I will suggest you take out your mobile and take the photo of this, means this notepad, take the photo of it. So it will be a quick reference for you. Otherwise, I have pasted it in a chat box also, but now so many people have typed the message, na? It might have gone up. So just take out your mobile and if you wish, you can just take it. Or wait. In fact, you don't even have to do this. In the end, I have another sheet where I have put everything over here, but it is not in detail actually. Control T, insert, slicer. I have not given in detail, but very, very quickly I have short, I have given. Yeah. Yes, Jigar. Password is magic. MAGIC. No slash, huh? Only word magic. Yes, yes, you can do Baljit that way. Yeah. Okay, friends. So I think interactive filter is done. Now we are moving to the second sheet. So I request everybody to go to the second sheet and wait. Good. So we are on a second sheet and the sheet name is text join. Here what is our aim? Here our aim is to combine first name, middle name and last name over here. So we will see in two different ways. One is a normal way, the normal way people do it. And the second is the magical way. And that magical way is with the help of flash fill. I don't know, you might have heard or no, but there is a concept in Excel, friends, with the name flash fill. You press Control E and magic happens. Friends, don't use the board on the screen, annotate and all, please. Okay. So please be, okay, don't do all these things. Let me clear it. Don't do, friends, all these things. Please take care. Okay. What you all are doing. Okay. Okay, everybody. So we will move little bit more ahead. So now I wanted to combine this. So now we have a formula, friends. First, you see the formula, how I do, and then I give you a time for practice. Okay. So I will say over here equal, and I will click on this word Ramzan, which is in A2. So when you say equal A2, that A2 will be pulled over here. So same A2 has been pulled over here. Simple. Now here you will say and Ali. So A2 and B2 and I press enter. So it got combined. Simple. Again I come over here. Again I say and again I click on C and I got Rajani. So entire three name has come. But here you don't have a space. Between Ramzan and Ali, there is no space. Between Ali and Rajani, again, you don't have a space. So, how do I put a space? So, this is important. Learning part is now. You will double click and see very carefully. After this end, you will put a cursor and you will put a space. But this space now, friends, you have to put it in two double quotes. Between two double quotes, you will put a space. So you will put like this: double quotes, space bar, double quotes. And again, you have to type end, because if you don't type end, then after space, you are saying B2. So you have to combine. So you have to say end. So here the formula says A2 and space. Okay, between these two double quotes, you can put anything. Either you put space, hyphen, you can put dot, whatever you put. I have put the space. And B2 and space. So again, you will put double quotes, space, double quotes, and C2. This is a normal way how people do. And then you have to just do it for one. And then you come on the corner and you double click and you get it for everybody. Okay. So yes, the names are very different. Santosh, Gonzalez, and Kolkarni. So it's just a random name we have given. So this is basically a formula, friends. You can use it. Okay. So can you all please try this formula? I will even paste this formula in a chat box. So I go here and I say paste. So those who want to see and type, see this formula on the screen and type it now. Do the practice now. Those who wanted to just copy the formula from the chat box and want to paste and afterwards they wanted to try, you can do that way. It's totally up to you. Okay. Good, Jigar. Good, Jagdeep. Done. Amazing. You have started telling done. Good, Gaurav. Very nice. I'm happy. And after this, I'm going to show you the simplest way of doing it. Yeah. Amazing. Very good, Ayushi, RJ, Vidya, Manoj, Sunil, Baljit. Very good. So I think I should move ahead. Okay. I should not wait now and I should move ahead. Okay. So this was interactive filter, friends. This was text join. So I will show you the agenda, what we are planning. So see, last 15 minutes, we have started the session. And in 15-20 minutes, I think 20 minutes, you have learned two very, very important things. So our agenda for today is this. So you just have an idea. So we start the session with Excel tips and tricks. We will spend 20-25 minutes. Then normally we will take a 5 minutes break. But I think we don't need a, can you, Vivo camera was on, sir. Can you tell to off? Okay. I will remove the video permission. So it will be off now. Just see if that is off, my friends. Okay. And then we were planning to take a break, but I think you all are so excited. So I will just drop the break and we will continue with our learning. Okay. After we complete that, I'm going to introduce you to the upcoming course, which is starting from 1st of August, which is a 5 days course on mastering Excel formulas. So those who want to register, they can register. Then I will be sharing a link to fill the certificate form. So you will fill all your details, and in next 2 days you should get your certificate on the email of this webinar. Then I will introduce you to our website, which is upgradeskill.in. So in future, if you want to do some course, you can go and check out the courses. Then I will also share my YouTube channel link. Those who want to study, they can go to this channel and they can study. And in the end, I will spend more 10 to 15 minutes with all of you. If you have any query, either in Excel you can ask me, or anything related to the course, or any random query if you wanted to ask me, I will be able to reply that. So this is the agenda. So now let's go ahead with the third one, that is the magical change case. We will go with the medical change case. Yeah, Tharini, tell me what's your doubt. Okay. So yeah, go ahead and type it. I'm waiting for your text. Oh, very good. Very good. Is there a chat GPT tool was used in this Excel, sir? No. And I'm not going to show you chat GPT over here. Magical way, Jigger. Good that you reminded me. Friends, be ready. This shows that you all are active and you wanted to take your level to the next. Yes, Gaurav, showing you, my friend. Magical way. In magical way, you don't have to write the formula. And now you see the magic. Now I will just delete this formula. No need of writing formula. No need. You just tell Excel the way you need, and Excel will do it for you. And that is with the help of flash fill. And that is with the help of flash fill. Yes, Ridhan, you are right. So I will put my cursor over here, everybody. And the way I need, I will type. I will first tell Excel that I need a first word Ramzan. Then I need a space. Then I need a word Ali. Then I need a space. And then I need a word Rajani. So I have typed the way I need. That's all. And now I will command Excel that do the same way to other names. I have given you one example. Now do it for others. So now how he will do? He will go to the, we will go to the data, and there is an option flash fill next to text to column. But if you are not able to find now, don't worry. You just put the cursor here or here and press this shortcut. Control E. This is a magical shortcut. So with this, you can do lots of other things also. I'm not going into that part, but the first part. So I say Control E. As soon as you press Control E, you see entire names have come. So now you will say, Ramzan, you wasted our time in showing the formula A2 and space and B2 and space and C2, correct? No, that is also important. And this is also important, right? So I will show you once again. Okay, so what I did, I typed the name the way I need, and then you will press Control E, and I press Control E. Remember, Control E will work only in the latest version. Means if you are having a very old version, it might not work, Jagdeep. Is Control E working for other people? Please let me know if it's working or no. For Jagdeep, it's not working. Gopika, working. Yes, very good. How about other people? No. Okay, working. Good, Jigar. Good, Sunil, Manoj. Okay. So for many people, it's working. Manoj. Okay, Tharini. Very good. Okay. So Dagdeep and one not able. It might be either you might be doing something wrong, or you might be having the old version. How flash fill working? Okay. How flash? It's a intelligence. It's his internal thing. Very good, Sher Ali. Okay, friends. Let's go ahead and let's move to our third sheet. That is a change case. Yeah, correct, Jagdeep. Now, change case also we will do with flash fill and we will do with formula. Can you please say me this current version of this Excel, sir? It's Office 365, my friend. Office 365 is the latest version. Okay, this is the latest version, or you can even say Excel 2019 or 365. Okay, so now friends, here we will be learning how do you combine. No, not how do you combine, but here you will see the first name are in capital letters and last name are in small letters. And I want over here all the names first character capital, like Ramzan R capital, Santosh R capital, Kumail K capital. And here all the names are in small. So there are three formulas, friend. One is upper formula, it will make everything capital. Second is the lower formula, which will make everything in small. And third is the proper formula, which will convert first character in capital letter. So we are going to learn this. These two formula are very less used. So this is regularly used, proper. So you see how we do. So here I will come and I will say equal and I will say proper. I will type proper. So equal proper. And after typing proper, flash fill is in which menu, sir? Flash fill is in data, my friend. See here. You go to the data and next to text to column, there will be a small option over here. This is a flash fill next to text to column. Okay. So here you will type everybody equal proper and you will open a bracket and he's asking you the text, that which text you want to convert. I say, hey, I wanted to convert Ramzan. Close the bracket, press enter, and come on the corner and you double click and your work is done. You see, all the names which were in capital, the first character became capital. This is really interesting and nice formula. But wait. Now you don't have to even type a formula. We can again use a flash fill. Like here we used for combining a flash fill. In the same way, you can even use it for cleaning of a data. So here you are cleaning a data from capital to first character capital. So here I will say, hey Excel, I need a word Ramzan like this. And you can even go beyond. You can put a space and you even type a word Rajani. So what it will do, it will combine also Ramzan and Rajani together and he will put one space between them and he will convert first character into capital also. It's not that interesting, all three things together. And I will say Control E and your work is done. So this way, friends, it's okay. Yes, Baljit. In 2010, it's not there. Huh? So what you have to do, you have to use a formula, my friend. Joni, done. Very good, Joni. Good, Naman. Good. So this is very interesting option. Control E actually is a magic, mind blowing. And really, now I have shown you two things. In future, when we do more sessions, you will see more detail on it. You can do many things with this. But Control E, what we need to select before using, you don't have to select Baljit anything. You just have to type the way you want. You type Ramzan Rajani the way you want. You have to guide him one. You have to give him the idea. Yeah, I need like this. That's all. And you press Control E. Okay, I will do it, Ahmad, once again. See, Ahmad. First, what I did, I just typed Ramzan Rajani. You should not type formula and press Control E. Just type Ramzan Rajani the way you need and press Control E. Very simple, my friend. Very simple. Right? Good. I can see many of you have typed good Siri. Yes, it's really a magical option. So now I have shown you two things. Okay, good journey. Okay, friends. So this was a third sheet which we have done. So we have spent around 35 minutes in learning three things. Sir, without Control E, please tell. Yash is asking. Yes, sir. This is a fraction of a second. It was done. Correct. So Yash, I will say you how do you do without Control E, my friend. You just type the Ramzan Rajani word and you go to the data tab. In data tab, Here you will see text to column, and next to text to column you will see one small option here. This small, this icon, this see, this one, this one, this is your flash fill. You click on it and it will happen. So if you forget Control E, don't worry, you need not call me. You can go here and you can click on this. Okay. So this way you can do it. Good question. Okay. Let's move little bit more ahead, everybody. And now we move to our fourth sheet, which is a dynamic chart. And this dynamic chart is also very important topic which you all should know. So here I have already given the step, a quick step, so that you all can remember also. Now I will make it little bit dark so you all can see. This step we will follow Control T Alt F1 or Control T and Alt function F1. Actually, this is the option is to create a chart. This is a shortcut to create a chart. Both these are shortcuts. Sometimes Alt F1 does not work. So you have to pay Alt function F1. But wait, let me explain to you first. Okay. Let me explain and then you practice. First, see the problem and then the solution. So what I do, I first come in a normal data. If you have a normal data, and if I press Alt F1, see your chart is ready. Alt F1 is a shortcut to create a chart. I have not done Control T. I have not done Control T. And I'm selecting this chart. And when I go on the top, I see chart design. So here I get different designs. Simple, you know that. But if over here, after the June, if you type over here, let's say July, and over here you have July. Here you have an option August. So here you have an option August, July and August, right? Now I will click on this chart, and if I want July and August over here, it does not come automatically. How do I increase it? So I come on the corner over here and I will drag it down. So when I drag it, automatically I get July and August, right? But I have to do it manually. I will show you a method which is a very simple method. Automatically in future, if you add more months, automatically it will get added. So these are the things you need to do. Yes, Rakesh, I will explain this once again. So what I done, Rakesh, is this was the data. Okay, this was a normal data. I just created a chart on this by pressing Alt F1, or you will go to the Insert tab, and in Insert there is an option chart. But remember, your cursor should be inside the data. If your cursor is outside, na friends, and if you go here and if you create a chart, you will get blank chart. If you are getting this, it means your cursor is outside the data. So I will put my cursor inside the data and I press Alt F1. If Alt F1 is not working in your laptop due to keyboard setting, you need to press Alt function F1, means there is a Fn key next to the control. So I was saying you did this, and then in future if you add July over here, so it is not coming. So what we do, Rakesh, you come on the corner and then you drag it. So you get July. This is the problem. So now how you can solve this? How you can solve this? You can solve this by converting your data into table mode. Once you convert your data into table mode, then in future, if you add more data to it, you need not worry. You need not worry. You just have to type the data and it will come. Let's see. Step number 1, put the cursor inside the data. You can do it with me if you wish. Control T. My table has a header. Yes, my table has a header. And I say, okay, data got converted into the table mode. Simple. Now what to do? Now create a chart. So convert the data. See, in the first part I showed you, interactive filter. First what we did, we converted a data into table, then slicer works on it. Same way here also. If you want a dynamic chart, first convert the data into the table mode. So converting data into table mode is very important. It's a powerful feature, friends. People don't know, but this is very powerful feature. So I converted into the table mode, and now I will insert a chart. Alt F1. If Alt F1 is not working, don't worry. I go over here in Insert And in insert, I have an area chart. So I click on it and I say, hey, this is the chart. So I have took the chart. Is it okay now, voice, Johnny? Actually, sometime I go away from the mic, na? Or I just turn my face. So that time it might be happening. Now it should be stable. Okay, so now I have created a chart and I put the design. Now you see the magic. And now when I come over here and if I type July, and now you see July is coming. If I type August, I get August. If I type September, I get September. If I type October, and if I get October. Amazing. So this way, friends, you can quickly create the dynamic chart. This is the concept of dynamic chart, that when extra data comes, it should increase the range automatically. And that can be done only when you convert a data into the table mode by pressing Control T. Did you like this option also, everybody? Please reply in the chat box. Sorry, sir, I did not get that. Sunil says yes. Okay. What you did not got, my friend, tell me. You want me to repeat again? I will repeat it for you. Chalo. So I will just say undo. See, what we do, I will show you once again. So what we have to do first, this was a normal data, right? I will come on this data and say Control T and enter. First, you convert a data into table, correct? Only for that data or whole data? No, only for this much, Kazi. Only for this month data, na? Only this much, not the whole. Don't select whole sheet. Only for this much. And after converting a data, you will press Alt F1. What, sir? But if data is more column, then what we will do? No problem. It will create. It will create two columns. Like, for example, over here, Vidya, if I type quantity, it will take. It is a very magical option, my friend. Don't worry. See, it is taking. Don't worry. This is very powerful option. So it took quantity also. Got it? Even there are 10 columns, no problem. But normally in our data, na, we don't create chart on 10 columns. Our rows can be more. But if you add columns more, then chart will not look good. Sales and quantity is okay. 2, 3 column, not more. Okay. So this way it can be done. Great. So I can see people have replied, mind blowing. Good, good. Okay. I have just repeated once again, Kishore. Okay. Very nice. Great. Okay, friends. So can you all reply to my question, friends? A quick question, Valjit, practice also lovely. So this is a benefit of live sessions. Live sessions, you practice with the trainer. That is very important. Okay, reply to my question, everybody. Let's see who replies. What is a shortcut for doing filter? What is a shortcut for doing filter? Very good, Krishna. Very good, Gopika, Sher. Good, good. Avati. Good, amazing. Okay. What is a shortcut? Okay, okay, okay. That's all, that's all, that's all. Okay. What is a shortcut for creating a chart? What is a shortcut for creating a chart? Very good. Alt F1. Okay, if Alt F1 is not working, what I will do? Okay, somebody have write Alt function F1. Amazing. You all are very fast and quick learners. Good. Okay, what is the shortcut of converting a data into table mode? Control T, very good. Last shortcut, what is the shortcut for flash fill? What is the shortcut for amazing? Good. Okay, everybody. So now, if you will go to the last sheet, this is a small topic, and you see it's exactly 8:45, and I have written over here 45 minutes. We have exactly covered a session in 45 minutes. So this was a plan because we do regularly. So these are the topics which we have covered, friends. First, we saw interactive filter. So you convert a data into Control T, go to the insert, add a slicer, very simple. Here you need to insert the row also on the top, that is understood. Then second, we saw combining first name and last name. This is the formula. And the second also I have written Simply type first name and last name and press Control E. No, no, Ahmed, I'm not magician. I'm also learning like you. But you all are magician that you all are doing very fast. How to add rows in Excel, sir? You just have to select the rows, Arun Kumar, and say Control plus or Control Shift plus. Session for AI technology in Excel. Yes, we will do for AI and with Chat GPT. We will do slowly, slowly, sir. We will do it. Thanks, Johnny. And then we saw the magical change case with upper, lower, and proper formula or use Control E. And in the end, we saw dynamic chart. So last 45 minutes, friends, you have learned 4 things. And I think it is sufficient. In 45 minutes, you should not learn 10 different things which you don't understand. You should learn 2 things, but you should practice and you should understand. That is main. You become data analyst and you go next level. Learning in life, remember, learning more is not important. Learn 2 things, but perfectly. Bhavani says, can you repeat interactive filter with slicer again? Okay, Bhavani. I will quickly tell you in few seconds, but I will show you in a new. So it was my data was like this, Bhavani. Okay, see quickly. First step, I will say Control T. It converted a data into table mode. Then what I did, I selected all these 7 rows like this. From the left, I selected the heading and I inserted the row, Control Shift plus. So I inserted the row. Then I put my cursor inside the data, not outside. After keeping inside, I went to the Insert tab, and in Insert tab, I went on the right hand side slicer. In slicer, I selected 2, 3 slicer. I'm just selecting now 2. Okay. And then I nicely put it over here. I put it over here and then I made it small. Let me show you. When I have come till here, I will show you one more thing, friends, over here. Pay attention. You can even convert this slicer into 2 columns. Lovely. Don't try now because we have time up, but just giving you extra points. So when you select the slicer, and on the top, you will see this slicer option. And here you see columns. So if I say 2 column, 3 column, it will become like this. And you can make it something like this. Amazing. And those of you who love color, you can even change the color of the slicer. Amazing. And he can click, management can click on it and he can get it something like this. Interesting. Okay, this is one extra point. She asked the question, so I just replied. Yeah. Okay, friends, so this completes our 50 minutes of session. Go for control down, means it will go to the last data. Okay, okay, you are replying somebody. Good, good, chalo. Okay, friends. So, sir, can you send the live recording? Yes, I'm going to share my live recording. So let me first stop the recording, okay, and then we will discuss something, yeah?